and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. We're going to be using the Fantasy Garden Tarot for today's daily tarot reading. This is for the 17th of November 2023. If I can get my chair to roll forward, that would be great. And this is an indie deck. This is a pip deck. Not everyone's going to be familiar with this particular deck. Give you a quick look-see. Alright. That way you have some idea what this deck looks like. Let's go ahead and see what else we can obtain. Alright, my lovelies, I am back, and as you can see, they gave us quite a lot of cards for today. So, pardon me for having a lot out, but that's totally fine. We have 18 major arcanas and 2 aces, believe it or not, and I had to write the synchronicities down because there was too many of them. I couldn't remember them all. So that we have 111, 222, 333, 44, 44, 555, 666, 88, 88, 99, 99, and 10, 10, 10. So you might see any of those numbers at any given point for those that look for them. The best part of your day, we have the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, followed by the King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and we end on the Sun card. I actually kind of like this, because when we think about the things that are disappointing, hard, obstacles, things that bring adversity or chaos into our world, if we sit with that for a minute, today we really have the potential to see it for what it is, to logically analyze it and understand it, that perhaps we were being protected in the future, our future happiness. Perhaps we were also led to those particular things so we could grow, so we could become who we were meant to be. So even the negative has merit, it has value, it has purpose. And really getting the understanding of that is, in my eyes, at least valuable. Okay, and the worst part of your day, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Devil, and we end on the Temperance card. Yeah. Making way in areas where we are being, spontaneous and whatnot may feel good, but may have underlying currents, emotions, intentions. Moderation. Okay, too much of a good thing can be bad. So if we are all about happy, fun times, spontaneity, joy, we're chasing happiness, we're chasing instant gratification, we're not realizing that might be a little obsessive, hidden underneath the surface, that's going to affect our balance, our center, and may mess us up at some point, because we're not always focusing on what we need to. Instead, we're thrill-seeking. Moderation. At the same time, if we are always chasing the positive emotions and not paying attention to the negative, at the same point, we can miss things. It's not just us having so much fun, we're missing signs and synchronicities. We might miss what our emotions are also trying to tell us at the same time. And for those of you that are being contacted by, say, your spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, if you are constantly on the go, trying to have fun, you know, chasing the next big thing without paying attention to things in your rear view mirror or even what's right in front of you because it's whizzing by too fast, you're going to miss it. There's more connections and valuable information, things that are there in your world that you need to be aware of. So, yeah, moderation is key. Oh, okay. We're going to slide these over a little bit. Actually, probably a lot. So I apologize if it's out of frame. And I'm going to put these really close together to get them all on camera. We have the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Okay. Now that my dog's somewhat under control, there we go. Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Cups, the World, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands. And then we have the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, the Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Tower, Death, the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Strength, the Hermit, the Fool card, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords reverse, the Nine of Wands reverse, the Hangman reverse, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Like I said, they gave you plenty of cards. Okay. As much as you need to be really free and expressive in your emotions, at the same time, with that outlet, you need to retain some form of a balance, some form of harmony. That way, when it comes to your creative process, when it comes to nurturing yourself, when it comes to also getting in touch with your spiritual gifts, your psychic ability, as it were, that balance, not being overwhelmed but not being underwhelmed, having some grounded centeredness, pairs you with the right things, the correct ideas, the correct choices, the correct knowledge. At the same time, what becomes clear, on the other hand, on the other foot, as it were, is the things that are holding you back, whether these are, obstacles, blockages, false narratives, etc., that are in the way of the things that you are wishing and hoping for, the things you desire. That way you can leave those negative aspects behind. Like I said, whether that's a blockage, whether that is an outward obstacle, maybe you were just telling yourself a lie and that's a false narrative. Being balanced emotionally has a great benefit to do this. It helps you be more fulfilled and happy, yes, but at the same time, it can move you forward from one cycle to the next. It can have you moving forward very quickly, very focused, have you be very successful. So think of it as like almost an internal boost, whereas maybe you haven't had that for a while, that built-in support. And the reason why this is so important is because when you're balanced in your emotions, and you're pairing with the right things, you're getting in touch with your intuition, you're getting in touch with your psychic abilities, you're turning that on. There's that switch inside of you when that gets engaged. And it's best when you have that engaged. It will help you extremely well, not only with, things that require psychic gifts, but just in general, overall happiness, abundance, prosperity. And that's a skill. That's one that you always have. It's available to you at all times. It is one that the universe wishes you would use more. It's something you need to use more. Simply because when you move forward with that engaged, your potential to create, to pull in, to navigate becomes endless. And that beats out, stress. And instead, you're engaging your abundance and your prosperity. You're able to build. Why? Because you're establishing your lifeline to source. And that's something you can build on to create change. And it's not just any old change. It's change that will last. Why? Because you're renewing your hope in yourself, your confidence, your ability to move forward, renewing your motivation, your desire, zest for life almost. Getting your groove back. There you go. Getting your groove back. Your mojo. And sorry, I have Austin Powers now stuck in my head. But yeah, getting your mojo back. And it's all because you're using that internal spark that is yours going forward. And keeping with it. Yeah. Okay. Kindled flame. Yeah. Inner spark. Kindled flame. Oh. The light. And the Hermit's Lantern. That inner spark. That inner drive. That bit of source that we all have. When we get in touch with this, we know how to utilize it. We learn how to utilize it better over time. But the more we persist in that with every new endeavor, the more knowledge we have, experience from the past, can give us more control over our reality with the knowledge we've gained. Which means, yes, seeing the outward effect in our 3D world, because we're connecting more to our inner world and our connection to source. So abundance, prosperity, being able to utilize manifestation abilities, laws of attraction, being able to magnetize opportunities or things we desire. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I almost want to say this is reforging your connection to source, or for some of you, strengthening your connection to source, perhaps a spiritual awakening almost. Which we do that constantly, spiritual awakening. And some cycles are easy and some are difficult, but yeah, definitely psychic ability, your connection to source is what they're all about today. Needing to pair with source, needing to connect back to source, seeing what you can gain from source, how to utilize the energy from source. So perhaps some of you have ignored that connection for a while. You've shut off your third eye. You've not been following your intuition, or maybe perhaps you've lost contact with your spirit team. Or maybe you just need to establish that connection, forge that bond, if you haven't done that already. Moderation is key. Okay. Connecting to source is kind of like your own lifeblood when it comes to creating your reality, but also being able to acknowledge and utilize your psychic gifts. And we all have some to varying degrees. I'm not saying what my gift is the same as anyone else's. But to use it very strongly or use it at will, that requires a connection to source. That requires being confident in your own abilities and knowing what they are. So it's interesting that it's coming out as across the board, because this is a reading for the collective, that it's time for people to make sure that they have that connection, and it's there, that it's solid, that it's permanent, that it's not just something that is, you know, touched on a whim. Instead, it's something that you fully engage with until it's just kind of second nature, that it's there. Okay. Let's see what your astrology says. Mars in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces. Aha. Pursuing spiritual projects and ventures can be easier. You can enjoy giving more time to your spiritual and intuitive self. I've already picked up on that. Literally, this is what we're all about. Sun in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces. Intuition can be strong. You can work on your connection to your intuition and make it even stronger. Yep, connection to source. Utilizing source. Identifying a source. Your intuition and your emotions, keeping that balance. Interesting. All your cards here add up to 374, which ultimately reduces to a 5. 5 in numerology is change, which we did have the Tower, and we did have the Death card on the table. Interesting. So yeah, we need to change what we connect with, or how we connect with things, especially when it comes to our psychic abilities, when it comes to connecting with source, or like I said, our spirit team. We have to make sure that connection is established and readily available, or deepening that connection. All right. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just leave this here. I've rambled enough. And if this did resonate for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. That lets me know you resonate with the reading. Feel free to, share the video anywhere online. I truly appreciate those that do. It does help the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell in the bottom right hand corner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.